Hello again, everybody. Don't mind me. I know I look like a hot mess and I'm smoking a cigarette, but you know it's my downtime now and I gotta do a video. I'm sorry I've been so behind. I told y'all that I was going to be moving, but everything's settled now and I have my Bad Girls Club review for Atlanta, episodes 3 and 4. So let's get started. On episode 2, it left off where pretty much Janae was getting thrown out of the house, poor thing. As much as I didn't like her, she was a drunken monkey and all this shit, I just felt bad for the way she went out. They're just like grabbing all of her, well, Valentina mostly is grabbing all of her shit, putting it in bags and just throwing it outside. And of course, Alicia's getting involved with it, and I already called it before this season started. I knew Alicia was going to get hard-headed about the whole thing. She was going to be like, oh, I'm top dog in this house, da-da-da-da-da. And it's just, ugh, I hate that kind of a fucking attitude when the cameras get to you and shit like that, and the stardom and whatever. It's just fucking bullshit. You're nothing special, bitch. And it, like I said, your hair looks like a fucking used tampon. But anyways, Alicia starts grabbing her clothes or whatever, and this is after the fact that they are like pouring like old food and all this crazy ass shit on poor Janae, and Janae's just sitting there taking it like, oh, you ain't gonna break me, whatever. And yeah, she's just taking it, and like I said, Alicia is grabbing her stuff that's full of bags and just throwing it everywhere, and then Janae's just done. She's tired of it, so she just pretty much just starts swinging at Alicia. Though it's kind of like, oh my god, like, I gotta give her some props for even like attempting to swing, because Alicia's a fucking big girl, but she's just like, I don't give a fuck. But here's the shitty part about it that I don't like. Fucking Valentina just jumps in like it's her fucking business. I don't give a shit if that's your girl. When there's a fight starting between two people, stay the fuck out of it. By all means, if she's going after you two, do what you need to do. Don't jump somebody. Where is this jumping shit coming in? Why does Valentina feel the need to just go after people when it has nothing to do with her? It's not even her fight. My god, I am just sick of Valentina. I thought she was going to be cool, but I don't like her anymore. Anyways, Janae ends up leaving. She's tired of it, poor thing, and she's just going back home. But while this is happening, Nicole is all like, why are y'all being bullies and stuff like that? Like, being a bad girl is not being a bully. And like, I agree with her. And Valentina's just like, Nicole, mind your own fucking business, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bitch, you can't even mind your own business. You're jumping into fights that aren't even yours. And all because Nikki said this, she is now the target coming up. And I just feel so bad for her because I like her. She's dorky. She's just ridiculous. But at the same time, I can't help but love her. I don't know why. But things eventually settle down, and Stephanie's talking to this dude or whatever that was supposedly on Love Games. And my god, like, she's supposed to be a lesbian, but I'm just like, what is up with your taste, honey? Like, he's not even that good looking. He's not even good looking, period. Like, all these guys these girls keep bringing home, I don't think I've seen one that was even remotely good looking. They have no taste whatsoever. But yeah, she does eventually find out that he was on Love Games and shit, and she's just like bitching at him, going back and forth like, no, you're a groupie, this and that. She just hangs up on him. But eventually she fucking takes him back. And I'm just like, girl, what the fuck is your problem? And then she has sex with him. I'm just like, ugh, you're losing props with me. Definitely losing props with me. She's just so, that was just really sloppy. But, moving on from that fucking subject, because I'm not going to even talk about her and that dude anymore. The next thing that happens is they go out to get their nails done, you know, just have some downtime together. Nikki's getting her feet done, and she's all giggling and laughing and shit. She's like, oh, it tickles. I'm like, whatever, you know. Like, I've never got a pedicure or manicure done, so I have no idea how it feels. So I can't really say anything about it. But Valentina's pretty much just annoyed with Nikki. And then a whole argument starts over, like, who's going out this night, who doesn't go out when they go this place or whatever. I don't know. I kind of just, like, zoned out when that happened because it was just such a petty argument. I'm tired of these bitches arguing about petty shit. It's just, I lose interest so quickly when that shit happens. So I was just like, okay, whatever. The girls are talking shit back and forth in the cars when they're going back home about how they feel about Nikki and how they feel about this and that. And Valentina's just at her point. She's annoyed with her. And yeah, you already know where this is going. Anyways, the girls go out, or at least Nikki, Stephanie, and Paula do. They go out, they get drunk, they're having fun, they're enjoying it. They get back home, they're laughing, everything is great. And then fucking Shannon comes out of nowhere with her tits hanging out. And it's blurred out, of course, but I can only imagine. They're talking about how big her nipples are, and I'm just like, oh my god. And Nikki was just so shocked by it that she just dropped her glass or her shot glass, whatever it was. There's glass everywhere and they're just laughing. And Alicia, the uptight little tampon she is like, someone's gonna get cut, why do I have to pick up your mess? Bitch, you didn't have to pick up her mess. By all means, if the mess was still in there in the morning, bitch about it. But otherwise, don't make it your problem. You're all the way the fuck upstairs, you're in bed already. Why are you making your problem? I don't know. I'm so sick of Alicia. I just can't wait for somebody to get into this house that's gonna kick her fucking ass. Her and Valentina. I'm sick of both of them because they're just doing the whole top dog shit, and you know what? They don't even need to be top dog. This argument eventually sinks into episode 4. The girls are going at it back and forth, and then all of a sudden, Valentina is in Nicole's face. They're exchanging words back and forth, and finally, just the hair grabbing, the shuffling goes back and forth, and Nikki's throwing some crazy ass fucking punches, and they finally get broken apart, and my god, Valentina's hair is so fucking ratty, like disgusting ratty. Like I was afraid to take even a wide tooth comb to it, and those things are supposed to be gentle. But anyways, they're all heated and everything, and Nicole gets on the phone and talks to her mom. She's like, "Mommy, they're jumping because I wanted water," and I'm just like, oh my god. And then her mom's reaction is like nothing really big at first. It's just silence, and Nicole's just like, Mom, you hear me? Silence. You break that bitch's nose. I'm just like, okay, alright, nice. It's a cool mom. But like, Nikki's reaction to that was like, oh, okay, I need to pour chips all over her makeup and shit. And oh my god, that was just so ridiculous. Like, these girls need better ways to like flip out on people than pouring chips or pouring lotion on their bed, Valentina. And that's pretty much Valentina's reaction when she finds the chips all over her shit the next morning. And I'm just like, ugh, whatever. Like, bitches, get some new ideas. Though they are new, I haven't really seen it done on the Bad Girls Club before. It's just fucking weak and tiring and boring. Come on. Y'all are supposed to be entertaining us. Of course, that's just like the start of it. They eventually like are exchanging words back and forth. Valentina's upstairs, Nikki's downstairs, and they're just going at it back and forth with their words. And Valentina's just like, you know, we can go at it again. And Valentina just walks her little skinny ass down those steps, and Nicole just puts her hand out and just starts doing what she's doing. It's already trying to get broken up right here. They're rolling around the ground with security. They have each other by their fucking hair. They both get a good amount when they're pulled apart, and I'm just like, oh my god. Girls, what is up with the hair pulling? Is that your only way to get through a fight, is the hair pulling? Yes, I understand a girl's hair is very important to her, but you know what? There are other moves you can do besides grabbing each other's hair. Come on, I mean, female UFC fighters can do a lot more fucking damage, and they can't even grab each other's hair because they're tied up properly, that is. But, oh well, these bitches need to learn to tie up the hair, is all I'm saying. But yeah, eventually it gets broken up, and for some reason Nicole thinks she needs to go to the hospital or something because Valentina bit her, and I'm just like, oh god, melodramatic. The other girls are just like, okay, we gotta get out of here, I need to get away from this, a new girl's gonna be coming, and I just want to relax. So they leave the house for a little bit, just exchanging like, you know, chicken talk back and forth. I don't know. Again, I zoned out. The next morning, Nikki's off minding her own business, you know, eating her lunch, and then off to the side, Stephanie, Valentina, Alicia, and is there somebody else there? Maybe Shannon. I don't know. But they're just pretty much just talking smack about like how her days are numbered, that they want her out of the house and all this shit. I'm just like, oh my god, just fucking get over it. Like, y'all squash the shit, y'all already beat each other up, leave it be, calm down for a little bit, and then see what happens with the new girl coming. But obviously that doesn't really last long because the new girl does show up pretty quick, and they see her picture out and they're just like, oh, she looks cute, and I'm just like, yeah, she looks cute, but that's all I think of her so far. I don't know what kind of person she is. She hasn't really shown her personalities yet, except that she's bubbly, a stripper, and cute. That's it. Not very good qualities, though. I mean, cute's a nice quality, but it doesn't make up for being a bitch or whatever else could be wrong with you, you know? But she gets to the house, and oh my god, these girls, or at least Alicia and Valentina, are just like climbing up this girl's ass, kissing it. I'm like, oh my god, you don't even know this girl. And I agree with Nicole. You don't know this fucking girl, and you're just like becoming her best friend all of a sudden. And Nicole is just like, whatever, you know. And they're about to go out, and Nicole is just on the phone with her mom, and she's just saying she's tired of it. She just wants to go home. And pretty much the girls leave. Nicole kind of messes a few things up. I don't know. I think she just does a drawing or something. And she just packs her shit and goes home. And then they eventually come back, and Paula is just like tears galore, melodramatic. This girl like deserves a fucking Oscar because she started freaking out just because Nicole didn't leave her a note or explain anything to her. Which, yeah, is a little fucked up because Paula was your best friend pretty much there. Well, not best friend, but she was the only person that was really just nice to you there and actually just hung out with you regardless of what everybody else said. Yeah, that was very, very low on Nicole. But the next morning she ends up calling her and says I guess she kind of apologizes or some shit. But it's squash or whatever. I just hope they can still stay friends because they were really cool together. But as far as the new girl, like, she's pretty cool. She's having fun with them. All the girls are enjoying her company and everything is great. And then Shannon invites this guy over. She invited him over before, had sex with him. Supposedly he was like not really her type at one point because he was just messy and all this shit. Well, they had sex that night, but she eventually invites him over again, and he says, oh, can I bring a few of my friends? She says, fine, whatever. And these dudes, oh my god, like, again, they're just like not good looking at all. But the other girls were agreeing when it came to that. And the dude that she's supposedly hanging out with is supposed to be like, you know, really close to her, is like hitting up on all the girls and just saying like, oh, I want you two to hook up and I want you to join in on this. And I'm just like, ugh, it's fucking disgusting. Ugh. I should add this. As much as I don't like Shannon, she does have a cool personality behind all that plastic and ugh, you know. And she did this smart thing by just telling him, like, you know, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be here for me, and you're doing all this other shit. You know, you're being messy, you're being sloppy. And she just pretty much tells him, like, get your friends, get out. And that's, like, the smartest move I've ever seen done on, like, reality TV ever. So, yeah, she kicks his ass out. I'm just like, oh, yes. The next morning, the new girl, Jen, is talking to Stephanie, I think. And she's just telling her, like, how she feels about all the girls. And she's like, I don't know, it's a little weird that, like, everybody's just so nice, everything's just so good. I mean, what's going to break it up now? And they're thinking the new girl that's going to replace Nicole is going to ruin everything. And my god, from the sneak peeks, does it look like she tears this fucking house up. They're calling her Rocky, and from what I'm feeling about this new girl, I think I'm going to like her for some reason. But that's because she's going to just get everybody fucking riled up, but that's what I love. I love the underdog. I love the person that comes in and tears shit up and pisses everybody off. But I don't know, we'll see how this goes. She looks like a really nasty fucking fighter. But until then, I will see y'all later. Bye.